गोइंग देयर। मुझे उन लोगों ने यहाँ तक आने दिया, बट मैं यहाँ से आगे नहीं जा सकती हूँ। So I'm taking videos. Okay, thank you. This nice officer is with me and I need to be with him. तो ये शॉपर है एंड उनको पूरा सेफ्टी इंस्ट्रक्शन सब कुछ दिया हुआ है। और मेरे साथ क्या ऑफिसर है, मुझे उनका पीछे ही रहना है, मैं उनका आगे नहीं जा सकती हूँ। दैट वाज जस्ट नाइस ऑफ देम टू अलाउ मी ऑन दैट। Yeah, they are ready to fly. जो एक बैच क्या क्या है वो चल रहा है, अभी नेक्स्ट बैच है। आई थिंक पापा का सीट राइट पायलट के बिहाइंड है। जा रहे हैं खुला है, इसका दो डोर बंद नहीं होता है।
Where those bombs and missiles hide from the enemy.
See me right out of the sunset on your color TV screen.
Folks from the right, let's take a look at the F-35 Weapon Bay Pass.
what I mean. Women to the left of me, and women to the right. Dynamite. Now when
देख इधर बम गिराया
Ladies and gentlemen, a few things distinguish us naval aviators from our Air Force counterparts. First and foremost, we are much better looking. And second of all, we can land on a constantly moving 100,000 ton warship. Next, look to your left as Donnie brings the F-35C in for a simulated interior brake at 500 feet and 500 knots. Now, like most aircraft that flare and land as smoothly as possible, the F-35C shipboard landing is much more violent. Pass.
I want to get away. Fly away. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's go and see the stars, the Milky Way, or even Mars. Where they could just be ours.
देख देख
पीछे देखा
Oh my god, this was like 700 miles per hour.
Donnie is now positioning for his final maneuver of his demo performance. As he approaches for one last tactical pitch, he will use this tight turning
देखिए
capability
इधर
to
बम
gain
गिराया
altitude and
it
display
went
the
at
power
around
of the most
735
advanced
miles
fighter jet
per
in the
hour,
world.
but the flight F-35 can go more than that, but they don't because it might shatter the window panes here and also make us deaf. So that was crazy.
I'll be the president one day.
We देखिए 2F-35 are approaching. It's very awesome. It's amazing how they coordinate.
Make my girl up right now. I'm gonna make me smile. I'm always working.
देखिए कैसे बम
You know
गिरा
that
दिया।
chick that used to dance a lot? Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she got. Man, when I tell you,
देखिए कितने फास्ट आ रहा है।
Ladies and gentlemen, give up one more time for the Navy and Marine Corps' newest combat fighter, the F-35C Lightning II. Together with the F-18 Super Hornet. Ladies and gentlemen, our aircraft will join up on the pilot's plane and recover via the carrier free. Oh, that's
एक और फाइनल शॉट ही करेंगे लोग शायद।
F-35C Lightning II. Did you like that, everybody?
F-35
I can't hear you. Yeah. What a way to get things going here at the 2025 Columbus Air Show, and we still have so much more to come as we get things going in grand fashion here as part of our Friday edition. In just a couple of moments, our air show action will continue, and we want to say a very big thanks to many of our community partners who have stepped up to make this year's show possible. We want to say thanks to our friends at NetJets, where NetJet pilots enjoy flexible schedules and can choose from more than 200 base locations. Ready to fly with the leader? Explore open positions at careers.netjets.com today. Herculean Air Shows welcomes you to today's event. They are proud to produce this show here in their hometown, and they want to thank you for your enthusiastic support for aviation in Central Ohio. They hope you enjoy the show. If today's air show is inspiring you to take flight, you can visit flycolumbus.com to explore more than 50 non-notice underneath the nose of the airplane. You'll see a small little translucent pod. That is in fact a 8K, 12K, we don't know, camera system that allows the pilot on board with their helmet that costs more than my house with a flip of the switch to go into full augment or virtual reality, allowing them to see through the aircraft. And so impressive is that technology that there's even a story of a couple of F-35s out of Lemoore doing a couple of training flights over the Pacific. The targeting system picked up a blip. It appeared and then it disappeared over the water. They weren't sure exactly what it was. They went.
Okay, देखिए अभी this is a solo.
Help complete the 4-point test picture always stops an aircraft every 90-degree angle of making for full 360-degree rolling maneuver. How about a nice round of applause for Kyle Fowler? Completing now the half Cuban 8 turnaround as he now sets up to perform a big vertical loop at Show Center as he reaches speeds on the bottom of this loop at nearly 180 miles an hour.
Oh, you ain't got no plans to leave it. Tell all of your friends to be
देखिए acrobats. Is moving at 180 miles
Kyle
per hour.
Fowler, a commercial pilot. He's instrument rated, flies air shows full-time, in fact, in this very aircraft. He's also a licensed automotive mechanic, which is perfect for a home-built aircraft like the Long EZ. Kyle handles all the maintenance himself. He also maintains a very strict Canadian guide, a poutine, and maple syrup. Apparently, that's his secret to his high G tolerance. Quite a few of these Long EZ
UAV aircraft have been built as experimental amateur-built aircraft, but many of which built by the pilots who fly them, often starting off their lives in a garage or a hangar or even on a kitchen table. Log Easy allows for efficiency from point A to point B with a whole lot of fun in between. We're going to watch Kyle now high and to the right as he performs this classic wing-over maneuver, sometimes called a whipperdill, before he picks up now for a big, smooth barrel roll. He'll keep one continuous positive G plus throughout the entire figure as he now dives in from the right, pulls back on the stick, continues that pulls, and pushes the control stick over to the right. Arranged to fight when it got there. It helped reduce those Allied casualty rates by over 75%, and it earned the Mustang the nickname Little Friend.
We ambush there.
As our battle continues, out in front of us, the P-51 Mustang maintains air superiority with a series of low-angle straight passes. The P-51 in combat environment was outfitted with some 60 50 caliber machine guns. These airstrikes, like the ones you see simulated today, helped open the door for Allied infantry and armor to move forward. And with those German machine guns and strong points neutralized from the air, ground forces could then press their advantage, as you see them doing before you at this moment. The coordination of ground and air forces was one of the greatest strengths of the Allied advance in Europe. With the Mustang high above, our vehicles below, different machines and very different crews and tactics, but united in the same mission to push the front line eastward and liberate Europe from Nazi control. Well, the aircraft that we see today not only represents that of the genesis of American air power during World War II, it proved itself as a very formidable fighter. The Tuskegee Airmen, the Red Tails, proved themselves equal to any other fighter unit in the sky. And on the ground, soldiers and villages, just like these vehicles that we see today, advanced town by town, village by village, until victory was secured in May of 1945.
Tanks. Trying to blow up the tanks. Or maybe they're taking cover behind the
As part of our Battlefield Europe presentation today, this is a very small... Working their way up to altitude of the Titan Aerobatic team. We will see them here in just a couple of moments. More than 7,000 of these helicopters participated in the Vietnam conflict.
This helicopter participated in the Vietnam War, around 7,000 of them.
Relied on for a variety of operations during that conflict. This helicopter
UH-1QB इसका नाम है. देखिए. Used for evacuation.
It's powered by a Glidecall T56 turboshaft engine. The early models produced about 700 horsepower. The later variants doubled that at about 14 plus 100 horsepower. 13 people can be carried on board depending on its fuel load, atmospheric capabilities, and configuration, and can also carry 6 litters on board. That's very important for the medical evacuation for slick duties in which it performed during the non-conflict. The pilots today consist of that of Bruce Barsoy, Mark Ivey, Carl Bowling, and Jeff Smitty. The new helicopter enabled commanders to transfer. Dive back in now from our left as they set up for the formation barrel roll. Let's watch closely as these three Titan pilots hold that razor-tight 6-foot wingtip separation all the way through this 306 area. That's the formation barrel roll flown to perfection by the Titan Aerobatic team. Let's put our hands to this. Coming back in now with Brian Rickman, Steve Gustafson closing Titan number 1, Jimmy Fordham dives in to perform his own solo vertical loop as he pulls back off the stick to some nearly 4 times the force of gravity. Snarl of those big R1340 plus radial engines. Oh, In the lead in Titan number 1 from Monroe, Louisiana is Jimmy Fordham. On the right wing, Titan 2 from Lafayette, Louisiana is Brian Reagan. And on the left wing, in Titan number 3 from Toulouse, Louisiana is Steve Gustafson. They are out of the cockpit and they can't see you. Ladies and gentlemen of Ohio, my name is Lou Carrico and it's been my pleasure to present to you the
ये लो को
You will see this crew as they demonstrate to you a simulated search and rescue mission. The crew they prepare to showcase what it might look like to rescue, survive, and break legs. After situations of all this, stress-safe situations, small fishing vessels make the water.
Rescue mission right now.
looks like Tom Cruise.
Full air race that participated on the internet, on TV for many, many years up until 2019. And Melissa today is going to be setting up for her most impressive aerobatic superplane. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our show, Melissa Burns of the Zero Edge Round 40. To the left, she picks up our show line as the smoke comes on as she approaches in from the left at some 200 miles an hour. But wait a second. Melissa's full routine because we have a bit of a hazard on the runway, but it's no hazard to Melissa. It's that of the one and only Smoke and Thunder Jet Dragster. Today, being driven by that of Bill Brock. He's one of our only performers who doesn't take to the air, and he has indeed challenged Melissa to a bit of a duel. This jet vehicle that we are seeing here today, powered by the J34 jet engine, previously used on the Navy's T-2 Buckeye jet trainer, it produces over 12,000 horsepower. Melissa continuing to make a enormous jet dragster capable of over 6,500 pounds of thrust.
I guarantee you, even if you stay too big, you open it up.
Bill storming out there on Melissa's turf, not very sportsmanlike if I have anything to say about it, but what you gonna do? I'm for sure not gonna go out there. And even at the speeds at which Melissa is flying, she was to say, well, far from those flames coming out the back. 100-foot plane out of that little dragster, well, you get the idea. And Bill Brock works his way off to our left, and Melissa burns, works her way. We are about to set up, ladies and gentlemen, for a race. Wheels versus wheels. Melissa burns at the edge 540 against Bill Brock in the Smoke and Thunder Jet Dragster. Melissa, with a flying start, will have as much speed as she wants. Bill will